Hello guys, in this video I will show you how you can overclock your NVIDIA GPU on Linux Ubuntu. Why? Because we want to mine some coins faster, that's why. As always, all the necessary links are in the description as well as the timestamp, so you can skip any part of the video, just move to the next timestamp. First, what you need to do, you need to install NVIDIA drivers, and I have a video about that which should pop up in the upper right corner, or you can find it down in the description. But just to sum up, you need to go to Software and Updates. And here under Ubuntu software, you should check proprietary drivers, and then under additional drivers, you should install the NVIDIA driver. After the install, reboot, and it should work out of the box. That's about it. Then open Firefox, go to GitLab and search for GreenWithEnvy, and I will use this tool to overclock my NVIDIA GPU. So if you scroll down, here you will see the installation instructions. We will need to install Flatpak first, so open the terminal. And now on Ubuntu, just do sudo apt-get install Flatpak. Yes. Alright, Flatpak is installed. Now we need to add the FlatHub repository. Copy this line here, back to terminal, and paste, enter. Alright. And now we can install GreenWithEnvy. So copy this line, back to terminal, paste, enter, yes, and let it install. Alright, it's installed. Now let's open it, GreenWithEnvy. And here it is, it has recognized my GPU. And here you can see some statistics like the temperature and the GPU load. Now you will notice that editing doesn't work here, everything is just locked. And it's because GPU overclocking isn't enabled yet, so we need to enable it first. Now if you go back to the GitLab page, what you need to do is to set the NVIDIA Coolbits, and here you have a video how to do this. But on Ubuntu 20.04 this guide didn't work for me, so I will show you what worked for me and probably for you as well. Open the terminal, and here go inside the folder user share x11 xorg-conf-d. If we look what's inside, here we have different xorg configurations, and what we need to do is to add another one. So type sudo gedit, and here I will paste from my cheat sheet. Here we are setting Coolbits to a value 12, and we will save this, save as. Make sure you're in the right folder, and I'll call it 20-coolbits.conf and save. That's it, we can close that. Let's check again the folder, and here it is, 20-coolbits.conf. And now we just need to reboot. Now I need to mention, if this method doesn't work for you and you cannot reboot back into Ubuntu, you just get a black screen, then you will need to boot into recovery mode, open the root terminal and just delete this one file that we just created, and then you should be able to boot into Ubuntu again. So with that said, let's close everything and reboot. Alright, we are back. Let's open GreenWithEnvy. And now you should be able to create new profiles here. Let's first apply the default profile. Alright, and now let's add another one, add new profile. I will call it miner because we want to mine. And here I will set the GPU offset to 135 and also the memory offset 135 with the arrow keys. Alright, save it. And now you should see your profile here. If you don't see it, then apply again the default profile and then it should pop up. Let's see it in action. I will move this one to the right and open the terminal. Move it to the left. And let's try to mine some coins with gminer. And in there I will start the Ethereum Classic miner. If you want to know more about mining on a Linux machine, then you can check out my previous video, which should be in the description below. I will now start the miner. It has recognized my GPU, so that's very good. And we are mining at 1.19 MHz per second. I have an older GPU, so it is how it is. And now let's see if we can overclock this one with my miner profile. So select it and hit apply. Let's see the historical data. And now here we see we are mining at 1.34 MHz per second. And also we see the increase here in the GPU clock and in the memory clock. So it's working very nicely. Let's set the profile to default and apply. We can see here the GPU clock decrease and the memory clock decrease, and also the hash rate is slowly decreasing. And we are now back at around 1.20, 1.19 with the default profile. Now I will stop the miner. Alright, let's close this also. Now I have to mention, you can overdo it here and then set a clock that just breaks Ubuntu, and then you need to restart. The problem is that the configuration will be applied again as soon as you open GreenWithEnvy, and Ubuntu will probably then freeze again and break, and you will need to restart again. So in order to fix this, open Files, and inside your home folder you need to enable the Show Hidden Files. Then you will see this .var file, and inside you will see the GreenWithEnvy configurations here. Just delete those and start GreenWithEnvy again. So GreenWithEnvy. And now everything should be back to default, and you can try to create a new profile again. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified when I release new videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.